2 is the sequel to the acclaimed city-building survival game developed by 11-Bit Studios. In this game, players take on the role of the steward, managing the city of New London amid a relentless ice age. The gameplay combines resource management and survival elements, where players must make tough moral choices that affect their society. New features include the Utopia Builder sandbox mode, allowing players to experiment with different city configurations and factions. Throne and Liberty is an upcoming free-to-play MMORPG developed by NSoft and published by Amazon Games. Set in the expansive world of Silezium, the game features large-scale PvE and PvP battles, dynamic environments influenced by weather cycles, and an innovative gameplay mechanic that allows players to transform into various creatures, including animals like eagles and wolves. The combat system combines hack-and-slash mechanics with elemental magic, enhancing the tactical depth of engagements. Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP is a remake of the 2012 action game that follows Juliet Starling, a cheerleader who fights hordes of zombies with her trusty chainsaw. The remake is being developed by Dragami Games and aims to enhance the original's gameplay with modern graphics and improved mechanics while retaining the original story. Funko Fusion is a new multiplayer action game featuring characters from the popular Funko Pop toy line. It combines elements of strategy and combat, allowing players to engage in dynamic battles using a variety of beloved Funko characters. The game is designed to appeal to fans of Funko's extensive character roster and aims to deliver a unique experience by merging collectible figures with engaging gameplay. Zoochosis is an upcoming indie horror simulation game developed by Clapperhead. Players assume the role of a zookeeper on their first night shift, where they encounter mutated animals infected by a terrifying parasite. The gameplay involves identifying these infected creatures, creating vaccines, and attempting to cure them before the infection spreads further. The game features a body cam perspective that enhances the immersive horror experience and multiple possible endings based on player choices regarding which animals to save. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is an updated version of the classic 2006 action-adventure game where players control Frank West, a photojournalist trapped in a shopping mall infested with zombies. This remaster utilizes Capcom's re-engine, providing enhanced graphic, improved character models, and new gameplay features. Notable updates include the ability for Frank to move while aiming, a revamped autosave system, and fully voiced NPC interactions in multiple languages.
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call it?
Quick! Move! Get over here!
Madonna!
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 is the highly anticipated sequel that continues the story of Lieutenant Titus as he battles the Tyrannid swarms. The game promises a mix of brutal melee combat and intense shooting mechanic, utilizing an array of iconic weapons from the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Players can engage in a single-player campaign or team up in a co-op mode, enhancing the gameplay experience. Astro Bot is the latest installment in the popular platforming series from Team Asobi, set to be released exclusively for the PlayStation 5. In this new adventure, players join Astro as he embarks on a mission to rescue his scattered crew across more than 50 diverse planets, including lush forests, sandy beaches, and even fantastical locations like a gigantic hourglass. The game introduces over 15 new abilities, leveraging the PS5's DualSense controller for enhanced gameplay experiences. Parcel Corps is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Billy Goat Entertainment, where players take on the role of a freelance bicycle courier. Set in a vibrant and satirical dystopian city, the game allows players to perform high-octane deliveries by wall riding, grinding rails, and navigating through bustling streets. Players can choose to align with one of 3 rival courier corporations as they compete for market share and influence, while thwarting the nefarious plans of a villainous CEO.
And challenges, earning notoriety, prestige, and a slender, modest wage. However, with a totalitarian regime threatening your humble existence, old foes will become allies as you join forces to save the world.
Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is an upcoming racing game developed by KT Racing and published by Nacon. The game promises a large, open-world environment recreating Hong Kong Island at a 1-to-1 scale, where players can engage in high-speed races and explore the rich automotive culture. Players can choose to align with different factions, known as clans, that compete for dominance in the racing scene. Inatria. The last song is an action RPG inspired by Italian folklore, set in a stunning sunlit world filled with danger and intrigue. Players take on the role of the maskless one, the only character free from predetermined roles in a world gripped by an eternal play. The gameplay features the unique mechanic of wearing masks of defeated foes, allowing players to adopt their abilities and role. With over 30 masks to collect and a customizable loadout system, players can experiment with different strategies and combat styles.
Feel honored to fight a legend. On guard! To your greatest final chapter.
Evotinction is a stealth action game set in a near-future dystopia where players take on the role of Dr. Liu, who must infiltrate a rogue AI-controlled research facility, named here. The game emphasizes stealth mechanics, allowing players to use a variety of gadgets to hack and manipulate the environment. As players navigate the facility, they encounter hostile AI robots and must utilize their skills to avoid combat while completing objectives.
The genies are coming online.
Just hang on. I'm coming.
Age of Mythology. Retold is a remake of the classic real-time strategy game originally released in 2002. This updated version retains the core mechanics of the original while introducing modern graphics and gameplay enhancements. Players can choose from 4 different pantheons, each with unique gods and mythical creatures. The game includes a robust 50-mission campaign and features both multiplayer modes and a scenario editor for custom campaigns.
We trust you will find the way to write your own legend.
Casting of Frank Stone is an interactive horror game developed by Supermassive Games and published by Behavior Interactive, set in Cedar Hills. During the summer of 1980, the narrative follows a group of young filmmakers exploring a condemned steel mill, where they uncover dark secrets tied to the town's history and the legacy of Frank Stone. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is an upcoming game that immerses players in the thrilling world of Quidditch, the iconic sport from the Harry Potter universe. Developed by Unbroken Studios and published by Warner Bros. Games, the game allows players to engage in various modes, including solo play, cooperative matches, and competitive online PvP games. Players can choose from different positions such as beater, chaser, keeper, or seeker, and participate in multiple championship
Of the
cups.
best. With enough hard work, talent, and practice, who knows? You may end up on the world stage competing for the most prestigious prize of all, the Quidditch World Cup. When it comes to the wider competition, you may come across some well-known faces. And yes, I know how many of you like to
Starfield Shattered Space is the first major expansion for Bethesda's space RPG Starfield. Set to delve deeper into the game's lore, this expansion introduces players to a new narrative centered around the mysterious faction known as House Va'ruun and their connection to a cosmic threat called the Great Serpent. Players will explore new locations, including the city of Dazra, encounter ghost-like apparitions, and engage in battles against various enemies. NBA 2K25 is the latest installment in the acclaimed basketball simulation series, featuring enhanced realism and gameplay powered by 2K's new ProPlay technology. This installment introduces an overhauled dribbling engine, more than 9,000 new animations, and significant updates to offensive and defensive systems. The Ace Attorney Investigations Collection bundles 2 games featuring prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Players will engage in crime scene investigations, gather evidence, and solve intricate cases through logic and deduction. The collection includes enhanced graphics, new character designs, and quality of life improvements like chapter select, autoplay, and story mode, which simplifies puzzle solving for a more relaxed experience. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom is an upcoming title in the iconic franchise, set to release exclusively for the Nintendo Switch on September 26, 2024. In this game, players will take on the role of Princess Zelda, marking her first time as the main playable character in a mainline title. Epic Mickey Rebrushed is a remake of the beloved 2010 action-adventure game designed to reintroduce players to the whimsical world of Wasteland, inhabited by forgotten Disney characters. Players will control Mickey Mouse as he uses his magical paintbrush to shape the environment, restore beauty, and solve puzzles throughout this vibrant 3D platformer. The game introduces new skills for Mickey, such as dashing, ground pounding, and sprinting, while also featuring classic characters like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and Yen Sid. Fantasy XVI is the latest main installment in the long-running RPG series developed by Square Enix. Set in the fictional realm of Valisthea, the game follows Clive Rosfield, firstborn son of the ruling family of Rosaria. As Clive seeks revenge against the Dark Icon for a tragic event that changes his life, players will explore a dark fantasy narrative, rich in political intrigue and magical combat. The game introduces real-time action-based gameplay, allowing for dynamic battles with icons, powerful summoned creatures that play a significant role in the story.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
EA Sports FC25 is the latest installment in EA's football simulation series following the transition from the FIFA branding. Set to enhance the football gaming experience, the game introduces new features such as the rush mode, allowing players to engage in small-sided games with friends. The FC IQ system brings a new level of tactical depth to gameplay, affecting player movement and decision-making on the pitch.